There is no gainsaying the fact that the projection of the Nigerian people and culture has been done in the most admirable, impressive and positive way through Nigeria's family-oriented and universally recognized flagship infotainment program, the Bisi Olatilo Show, better known as the BOS. In the past 2 decades, the Bisi Olatilo Show has shown Nigerians and those in the diaspora the country's true essence, its rich and diverse culture, arts, entertainment and lifestyle. In celebration of 20 glorious years of the existence of the Bisi Olatilo Show, on Friday, the 22nd of November 2019, there was a grand 20th anniversary event held at the Balmoral Hall of the Federal Palace Hotel, Victoria Island, Lagos. The creme de la creme of the society came under one roof to celebrate BOS at 20, and of course, the multilingual broadcaster par excellence and unmatched event compere, Prince Bisi Olatilo, the chairman and CEO of Biscon Communications, who is the brain behind the BOS. The event had on the menu the presentation of the memoir of Prince Bisi Olatilo, titled The Arts of High Society, the unveiling of the Bisi Olatilo Foundation and Biscon Television, and the presentation of the BOS Awards to recognize distinguished personalities who have contributed immensely to the growth of the BOS global brand. The name Bisi Olatilo will always ring a bell because the award-winning Bisi Olatilo Show has been entertaining many for 20 years and counting. Prince Bisi Olatilo is a man who has redefined the art of using various means of modern communication to tell stories and describe situations and scenarios in a manner that will force even the most cynical observers to see these events in a refreshingly new light. Born in the ancient city of Kano, in what is now Kano State in northern Nigeria, to James Adekunle Olatilo and Mrs. Felicia Jike Olatilo, both of blessed memory, he hails from Igbajo in the Boluwaduru local government area of Osun State, Nigeria. The multilingual broadcaster had his secondary education at the famous Kiriji Memorial College in his hometown in Igbajo. He actively participated in debate and quiz competitions in the locality, and from there discovered himself and began to nurture a voracious interest in news and current affairs. Bisi's foray into broadcasting began at the Broadcasting Service of Oyo State in the early 1970s, where he took on a variety of roles. One of his shows was the Wazobia Show, which he co-presented with Tonia Igumbo. Having cut his professional teeth and made his mark at the Broadcasting Service of Oyo State, the young Bisi Olatilo proceeded to the then External Service of Radio Nigeria and Federal Radio Corporation of Nigeria, FRCN, where he was a newscaster and presenter of various programs. Due to his tenacity and dedication to broadcasting, it wasn't a surprise to see him rise in a relatively short period to become the pioneer head of Radio Nigeria 3, the indigenous languages service of the organization. In addition to his official work, he also made his mark as a much sought-after compere and master of ceremonies at A-list events across the nation, which won him recognitions and awards. It is without any iota of doubt that his proficiency in languages has singled him out in great stead with diverse audiences across the land, who saw him as the physical embodiment of our quest for national unity. In 1999, Prince Bisi Olatilo left Radio Nigeria to start the Bisi Olatilo Show. It is pertinent to state that Mr. Eddie Emesiri, a pioneer staff of Dark Communications PLC and very good friend of Prince Bisi Olatilo, put the structure of the BOS in place to create a social diary out of the numerous events he compared on a daily basis. Over the years, Biscon Communications table has spread its wings to diverse services aside the Bisi Olatilo Show, ranging from public relations, image making, event coverage and packaging, documentaries, branded content, and most recent of all is the foray into satellite programming with Biscon TV on GoTV channel 108. He is married to beautiful Mrs. Bisi Olatilo, and they are blessed with amazing children and grandchildren. In attendance at the event were Lagos State Commissioner for Information and Strategy, Mr. Gbenga Motosho, who represented the Governor of Lagos State, Mr. Babajide Sanwo-Olu. The Governor of Osun State, Alhaji Gboyega Oyetola, was represented by the Secretary to the Government of Osun State, Prince Oluwole Oyebamiji, renowned journalist, politician, and former Governor of Ogun State, Chief Olusegun Oshoba, Senator Oluremi Tinubu, Senator Gbenga Shafa, Senator Ben Obi, Professor Wale Omole, the Chairman Network ENP, Chief Alex Tuduyemi, Hajiya Bola Shagaya, Irelu Abiola Dosunmu, Prince Samuel Adedoyin and wife, former Governor of Ogun State, Otumba Gbenga Daniel, Olurogun Dr. Sani Kuko, co-founder of Eco Hospitals, Nigeria's first female Minister of Industry and former President of the Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Chief Mrs. Nike Akonde, CON, the Chairman Biscon Communications PLC, High Chief Dr. Raymond Aleo Dokpese, billionaire philanthropist and Odole Udua, Sir Kensington Adebukola Adebutu, was ably represented by his daughter, Timitokpe Adebutu Obasanjo, Sir Mike Inegbese, the Chairman, Eleganza Group, Alhaji Razak Akoni Okoya, and his lovely wife, Mrs. Folashade Okoya, Chief Ulu Falamo, Olurogun Oscar Ibro, Prince Bolu Akinolugbade, former Deputy Governor of Osun State, Otumba Mrs. Grace Titilai Okponle, and her husband, Engineer Okponle, among many others. Royal fathers present includes the Ashoya of Ishoya in Ile-Ife Kingdom, Oba Moraino Adebanjo Adedini, who represented the Oni of Ife, His Imperial Majesty, Oba Adeyeye Nito Ogunwusi, His Royal Majesty, Oba Lateef Antodo Adams, the Onikate of Ikate Surulere Lagos. Members of the Island Club were led by the Chairman, Prince Philip Kola Bumere, the Chairman, Yoruba Tennis Club, Brother Architect Olaomi Agbaje, among other distinguished Nigerians. The event was compared by one of Nigeria's ace broadcasters, Sonny Rabo, Nigerian veteran actor and television presenter Yemi Shodimu, and the gorgeous veteran broadcaster Jire Kufuriji, who ensured the smooth flow of the event. The program commenced with the entry of the man of the moment, the multilingual broadcaster, Prince Dr. Adebisi Joseph Olatilo, alongside his amiable wife, Mrs. Folashade Olatilo. They were ushered into the arena with good music amidst a standing ovation. This was followed immediately by the recitation of the national anthem and the opening prayer, said by the founder, Covenant Harvest Christian International Ministry, Pastor Dotun Ojelabi. In his opening remarks, Prince Dr. Bisi Olatilo, who was overwhelmed with joy, appreciated the personalities who have contributed and supported the Bisi Olatilo show since its inception. He also took out time to appreciate his wonderful members of staff and the 20th Anniversary Planning Committee for their unwavering support and love, making the occasion a success.
Let me thank God for making today, about which I have fantasized for a long time, a reality. I thank God for giving me the knowledge and wisdom for this accomplishment so far. The occasion of the celebration of the 20th anniversary of the Bisi Olatilo show gives me a unique opportunity to reminisce on the twists and turns that I have successfully navigated to attain the great feat you're about here to celebrate with me. How the Bisi Olatilo show brand was conceived, birthed, nurtured to full maturity, and now launched into an enviable distinction. By the way, I'm just quoting a part of the congratulatory message received from Ron Mbatomogu, one of the renowned wordsmiths and broadcasters who trained me in broadcasting, by the way, who's now making a huge success of his career in advertising. Did I hear you put your hands together for Ron Mbatomogu, ladies and gentlemen? Today is a day especially set aside to honor all those who have played a significant role in the checkered story of my life, dating back 40 years and counting. And I thank my wife, Mrs. Bisi Olatilo, and my children for their sacrifice and time, which has kept me going in the last 45 years in the noble broadcasting profession that I've chosen.
The chairman of the occasion, Mr. Biondi Shobanjo, the chairman Troika Holdings, in his remarks, described Prince Bisi Olatilo as an individual who has distinguished himself in the area of broadcasting and showered more accolades than him.
When he started, it was tough, and I remember in those very early days, what started as something that he had a passion for, covering stories, going there with a cameraman, and editing 5-minute stories, and thankfully people like Raymond Dokwesi allowed him to put this on his station. And also, I think NT also obliged him. He started. And before long, people started prodding him to say, look, this could actually become a commercial proposition. And that was the beginning of what we know today as BOS television. And also, I can tell you that BC employs directly and indirectly hundreds of Nigerians, creating employment, growing the economy of this nation. And if only half of Nigerians who have the opportunity can do what he's done, which is creating employment and creating value in the process, this country will be a greater nation. So BC, and without wanting to waste the time of our audience, I want to congratulate you on this 20th anniversary of yours and wish you many more successful years ahead. Thank you very much.
Later on, London-based Nigerian-born global designer Ade Bakare showcased his designs that took the audience on a 20-year excursion into Nigeria's fashion evolution.
Bring it down, babe. The wonderful pieces you've been watching on parade here are the creations of Nigeria's own, the world's own, the global brand, Ade Bakare. Please join me as I welcome him on stage right now. Here he comes. Please, a big round of applause for this icon of the fashion industry, flying the flag of Nigeria all over the globe. A big round for Ade Bakare, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give it up for him. Thank you. Wow. 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 One more time, ladies and gentlemen, can we please put it together for Ade Bakare?
Swiftly afterwards was the presentation of the memoir of Prince Bisi Olatilo, titled The Art of High Society, reviewed by renowned journalist Dr. Ruben Abati. In his review, Dr. Ruben Abati pointed out that Prince Bisi Olatilo told his story in 10 captivating chapters as the book shared his experiences, exposure, challenges, lessons and joy faced in building his career. This was followed immediately by the presentation of the book by former President Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Chief Mrs. Nike Akonde, in company of Prince Bisi Olatilo and his beautiful wife, Mrs. Folashade Olatilo. The book was launched by a few friends of the BOS.
Present this book to the glory of God and for the benefit of all the people that will read the book. I recommend this book to everybody. I will buy many copies myself, and I recommend it to everybody, students of many universities and parents, to recommend this book to them, to buy for their friends, to buy for their children, and to buy for many schools. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I present this book to the glory of God and for the benefit of all the people that will purchase the book. I myself, I will purchase many copies with the amount that I will whisper to the celebrant of today. Thank you.
The Bisi Olatilo Foundation and Biscon TV, a 24-hour channel, was officially launched. Next was the presentation of the Bisi Olatilo Show BOS Ultimate Supporters Award, presented by Senator Ben Obi and Senator Oluremi Tinubu. The recipients were Hajiya Bola Shagaya, Chief Mrs. Nike Akonde, Chief Mike Inegbese, Irele Abiola Dosumu, Otumba Gbenga Daniel, and Governor of Lagos State, Mr. Babajide Sanwo-Olu. The BOS 20 event featured performances by up-and-coming and established artists like the Sugar Band, Oge Kimono, Ras Kimono's daughter, Ara, the pioneer lady talking drummer, and Sana Nneji, who thrilled the audience.
Under pressure, we win. Under pressure, black and white. Under pressure, Africans. Under pressure, Nigerians. Under pressure, no food, we will belly, no money, in our pockets, no belly, we have the people, they must suffer, in a ghetto, in a city, everywhere, that we go, we see them. Some are crying, some are dying, some are weeping, some are wailing, everywhere that we go. Under pressure we win, under pressure black and white, under pressure African, under pressure everybody, under pressure. Get no food to do, you will belly, you two will not have no mother, you two will not have no father, you two will not have no mother, you two will not have no sister. I'm not going to be better to you, that is how I'm in, I go touch it out. Hey, under pressure we win, under pressure.
You shall not walk. He will lead you by the sea. He's always here, so you have nothing to fear. Come and sing. Baba, 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 Baba. You want to be with your wife? Baba, Baba. Woman, say you want to be with your husband? Baba, Baba. Mommy, don't cry, 'cause your baby gonna become a woman. Daddy, don't cry, 'cause your baby boy will become a man today. Bye, bye. Oh, bye, bye. Yeah, bye, bye. Oh, bye, bye. Oh, bye, bye. Bye, bye. Yeah, bye, bye. Bye, bye. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.
The award presentation continued with the BOS Good Governance Award to the Executive Governor of Osun State, Alhaji Gboyega Oyetola. In the remarks of the Osun State Governor, Alhaji Gboyega Oyetola, delivered by the Secretary to the Osun State Government, Prince Oluwole Oyebamiji, he appreciated Prince Bisi Olatilo for the award and encouraged youth to imbibe the culture of entrepreneurship and learn from this great man and living legend of our time, Prince Bisi Olatilo.
I'm elated and honored to be invited as a guest and an awardee at this momentous event of the 20th anniversary celebration of the Bisi Olatilo Show. I congratulate Prince Bisi Olatilo, his lovely family, and the crew of the Bisi Olatilo Show on the 20th anniversary of an initiative that has transformed into a brand and a household show. It is instructive that Bisi Olatilo thought it fit to reward brand loyalty by rewarding 50 individuals who have stood shoulder to shoulder with the Bisi Olatilo brand in these challenging but rewarding 20 years. I commend the Bisi Olatilo Show management for this thoughtfulness and ingenuity. We are gathered here today to celebrate a life of talent, purpose, and an awesome personal achievement. I am proud to be the governor of a man whose life preaches the government's message that entrepreneurship is the way out of the challenges of this country and youth unemployment. Bisi, I celebrate you. You are a man who typifies the Omaluabi ethos of industry, innovation, integrity, and hard work. I thank Bisi for the privilege of the award of BOS Special Award for Good Governance conferred on me today, even as I assure him that the elements that qualified me for this award today shall be improved upon to catapult his dear state to uncommon heights that his children will be proud of. Within the last 1 year, my administration has tried as much as possible to fulfill our electoral promises. And I assure you, Bisi, that your state is riding higher, higher, and higher. Bisi, I wish you an impactful celebration. Thank you very much.
The Pillar of Support Award was presented to the founder, Biscon Communications PLC, High Chief Raymond Aleo Dokpesi, while the Ultimate Benefactor Award was presented to the Odole Udwa, Sir Dr. Kessington Adebukola Adebutu, which was received by his beautiful daughter, Temitope Adebutu Obasanjo.
The three issues that were this evening launched, that is the Biscon television, the foundation, and this 20th anniversary, may God bountifully bless them. Bisi has been a pillar of entertainment in Nigeria. Bisi, like every one of us, without any silver spoon, started the very hard way. It was not difficult for me to appreciate and understand his talent and the need to support him to achieve his dreams. May our leaders have sympathy on the children of the poor like us to enable us achieve their own goals. We thank each and every one of you for coming. Biscon, we are very grateful for this honor, and we wish you quite a lot of success in the years ahead. Thank you very much.
The Symbol of Democracy Award was received by Dr. Femi Majakodume on behalf of former Nigerian President Chief Olusegun Obasanjo, while the Posthumous Award given to the former Governor of Bayelsa State, Chief Diepri Alamesia, was received by his son. The cake-cutting exercise followed next, as supervised by the chairman, Doyin Group of Companies, Prince Samuel Adedoyin. After that was a series of photo sessions with friends and family members of Prince Bisi Olatilo.
To the glory of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Ghost. Amen. Thank you very much.
It was dance, dance, dance all the way as the Sugar Band, DJ Jimmy Jet and Mr. Real, the Legbegbe crooner, rolled out quality tunes to entertain guests.
What can you say? Oh, yeah, 4 let's go on the front. Hey, 1, 2, I go on.
From Biscon Communications, it's 20 hearty cheers to the Bisi Olatilo Show, BOS.